Hi folks, we're back with another episode of Thief Simulator. This would be episode 13, and we last left off and Vinny left us a box, a mysterious box. We don't know what's in it, and he asked us to pick it up. Just before I do that, I want to let you guys know I sold quite a few things. I had a bunch of stuff in my inventory. Took stuff out of here, sold a bunch of stuff just to get us some extra cash, cleared my bag from the stuff we got on the last trip. I also got a bit of a new inventory storage system. So instead of keeping everything that we aren't using in here, with the exception of the jewelry tools and the hacking tools, since we can only really use those when we are here at the base, everything else like front door keys, other tools that we don't need, I have been keeping them in the car instead, so that when we are out on a trip, I can just easily grab them from the car rather than, oh, I forgot my crowbar, for example, like I brilliantly did however many episodes ago. Now it will be in here for us. So we are going to pick up this box and see what he wants us to do with it.
Go to Richie R204 and stick it in his bedroom drawer. And don't let him see you.
I'm happy we have Vinny to point out the obvious and ask us not to let him see us. So before we do this, what we are actually going to do is go on to Tools for Thieves, and there is an item that we want, which is right here. We are going to want a pair of binoculars, and you guys will see why when we get there. But let's head out, and oh, here's the tutorial. So mark tenants and important details about a house from far away. Default middle mouse button. You can also mark cameras to show their view range. So basically, the houses are bigger on Richie. There are quite a few more things to mark. It makes it a heck of a lot easier to do it when you have a pair of binoculars rather than just doing it without them, of course. So let's head over there. And we actually have not seen, we haven't done a single house here. We haven't seen this yet. So let's head over. Two 204 is over there on the right. So we're gonna park. There's actually a parking spot right next to it, thankfully. Now, just a quick scouting. Let's put the binoculars in our quick slot. Perfect. Now, just a quick scouting. As you guys can see, gated. It has a a driveway gate and also a front door gate. Also, you can see the blinds are down. Important things about 204. On Greenview Street, a camera was only on the very last house that we did, really. Now cameras are becoming more of a norm, and you have to be prepared for them. So, there's a camera right there. Camera right there. Cameras everywhere. But yeah, so this is where it seriously gets more difficult in that. I know there's one over here somewhere. Maybe, I think. I know there's one right here. We of course aren't going to get any information on them while the blinds are down. So we are going to have to go to sleep. And then when they wake up in the morning and the blinds go up, we can get some tenant routines on them. I think around 8 a.m. I think it's 7 a.m. that the blinds come up. But we are going to sleep till 8 a.m. nonetheless to get some... to be certain that they are here, although I'm pretty sure they're in the kitchen or the living room right now. Maybe I'm not as sure as I originally thought I was. Huh. Keep a note that there's a garbage bin right here if needed. I almost could have promised they were in the kitchen at this time of day. And perhaps I was misinformed. Oh, no, they are indeed in the kitchen. There we go. I'm surprised nobody thought anything weird of just, a guy in the middle of the street pulling out a pair of binoculars and looking inside of a house, but I guess these neighbors are used to this kind of stuff, maybe? I'm not sure. Either way, we will go to noon. Actually, as a matter of fact, I don't think we will get anything at noon, because I think they are both out. So what I'm going to actually do is go to 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, and then wait outside of their house for an hour, which is actually 1 minute. And I will skip ahead. When they walk out, I will get their tenant routine. Perfect, so it's 12 o'clock now. She should be coming out. There she is. And we will mark that. Now we see that there is a complete opening between 12 and 4, is that? Let's just have a look. Let's go to Richie R. Yep, so 12 to 4 we have a complete opening. We do not want to be here when they get back at 4 p.m. because they will see evidence of a break-in. So we know that we have 12 to 4. I think that their blinds don't actually close until, I think it's either 8 or 9 p.m. I'm not sure. So we can skip ahead to, well, we could have skipped ahead to 6 actually, but either way that works. And we can actually get this routine, although for the purpose of doing this, it's not actually necessary, because this is a house, of course, where we have an opening of them being gone, and we can just go in, sneak that box in while they're gone, you know, do a few other things in there, and then jet off. But just for the sake of having more routines, there we go. We have the 6 to 12 in the morning. And this one, unfortunately, their blinds are closed the entire time throughout this 6-hour period. Although I'm almost certain that this entire time they're in the bedroom, I think, which is that room that's over there on the far right. Maybe they get up and go to the toilet for one of those hours. I don't remember. But I'm almost certain that they're in the bedroom, both of them, for this entire period of time. So you could actually, if you don't need access to the bedroom, which unfortunately for this mission we do, but if you don't need access to the bedroom and you want some extra time, it might be worthwhile sneaking in at night, waiting for them to go to the bedroom, and then, you know, using the rest of the house. Although since we do have an opening, this 12 to 4, we don't actually need that. So we are going to, I think we have everything that we need. Yes, I think that we have everything we need. We have a glass knife, safe cracking tools, binoculars. We don't need the binoculars, but they take up such an infinitesimal amount of space that we don't really care. So we will sleep until, I'm not sure why I went forwards when I could have went backwards. It would have been faster. We will sleep until 12 noon and head on in. So she should be taking off by now. I don't know if I'm going to be seen doing this right now because, as you see, there's a pedestrian behind us. No, we're good. So we're going to leave that door wide open and head on in. I do have the thing, right? The box. Yes, perfect. So there's a laptop right here. I don't know why they left the laptop outside, but that was a big mistake. And it doesn't really matter which room we go into, but we can break right into that glass. And have a look around here. There's a camera. Not sure if there's anything worthwhile in here. No, apparently not. Now let's go and put this, let's take that headset of course. And we'll put this box in here where Vinny asked us to put it. Perfect. All done. We will take this iMac. Well, yeah, we'll take this iMac. It does take 5 units of storage in our backpack, but so be it. We'll take it anyways. There's a locked phone in there. An emerald bracelet in there. And a headset right there. cash right there. It's not actually that often. Sorry, it's not actually that often that there's a item in those filing cabinets. So I guess it's kind of a steal that we had at this time. Another phone right in here. Quite a lot of stuff in this bedroom. I think, if I'm calculating this mentally correctly, we have about $3,000 to $4,000 worth of stuff in here already. We can go through this, grab that. So cash. Nothing in those ones. Nothing in those ones, of course. Another thing that I must point out that I actually forgot about is this right here. So this is in the bedroom next to where we stole the iMac. There is an antique poster right here that I forgot to mention. So make sure you grab that because it's worth quite a bit of money on Black Bay. Take that keyboard. What space are we at now? 19.5 out of 30. We may as well go through all these drawers. I think we have plenty of time. We do indeed. Another emerald, or sorry, that's an amethyst bracelet right there. Another phone right there. So this house is looking hot. This has to be the best house we've had so far, but not even comparable to 101. Like, this is the best by a mile. Might leave that phone, might not. I'm not sure. A landline there. More drawers here to go through. A tablet. And some cash there. There's Christmas gifts there, but we're actually going to leave that for a future video. A camera. And some cash. We certainly want that. And let's see, nothing in there. Anything in these filing cabinets? I don't think so. Yeah, nothing indeed. There's a guitar here. We'll take that. Are there any large items that we want in the time frame that we have? That's a good question. Oh my. We didn't even check this room. And there is a safe there. But we are running a bit short on time. And I can't even fit that iMac, or whatever that gets called, unfortunately. Usually nothing in bathrooms. Apparently the camera goes a bit through that wall. That's kind of a creepy camera, but I guess whatever. Now, are there large things we could take in this time frame? Probably. Do we want to risk that? I'm not too sure. But there was a printer in that very first room that we could have gone for, and that may have been worthwhile. But we could always come back for it, as you saw. Uh-oh.
Hmm?
Well, that's not good. Perfect. So we could actually go back to that house anytime. As you guys saw, I mean, super easy. There is that whole time period, and we still have 5 minutes to spare. There is that whole time frame that they are gone. Perfect. So we got a bracelet, phones, tablets, a whole load of stuff right now. Let's see what Biddy wants.
You're doing all right, you know that? For the next job, go skill up on electronics for me.
And that's going to be something for the next video. But as I was saying, that house has a huge time frame where we can go in. I mean, not as big as the ones that we've seen on Greenview, but of course, 12 to 4, you have to take that. If you open the garage door where I showed you to open the garage door, it is pretty easy to sneak out that printer, because then you don't need to throw it out of the window, bring it around the whole house, but rather just walk out the garage door with it. In addition, there's also paintings and stuff in there, and there's more electronics, of course, to go back and steal. So I hope this tutorial was helpful to you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers!